In this video, we'll be going over a functions question at the GCSE level, and this is aimed towards grade 9. Work out the value of h inverse of x when f of 2x equal to 2 times g of x. In this question, what we have to do first is we have to find f of 2x, then 2 times g of x, equate them together to find our value of x, and from this, we then substitute it into our function h inverse of x. But before we do that, we have to find h inverse of x, because we're only given h of x. So this is what we're going to do. To start off, we're going to find f of 2x. f of x is equal to 3x plus 14, as given in the question. f of 2x, we substitute 2x into all of the x's, so this is equal to 3 times 2x plus 14. This simplifies down to 6x plus 14. Next, we will find 2 times g of x. g of x, as given in the question, is equal to 5x minus 1. 2 times g of x, as it is 2 times 5x minus 1, and this gives us 10x minus 2. Now what we can do is we can equate our two sides of our equation. So we have f of 2x, which is 6x plus 14, and this is equal to our 2g of x, 2 times g of x, which is 10x minus 2. And so from here, what we're going to do is we are going to move our x's and our integers to either side of our equation. So what we're going to do is we're going to have 14 plus 2 as we move our 2 from the right hand side to the left hand side, and this is equal to 10x, which we keep on the right hand side, minus 6x. So 6x we move from the left hand side to the right hand side. This gives us 16 is equal to 4x, and because it's an equal sign, we can switch our two values around, they'll still be the same. So we have 16 is equal to 4x, or 4x is equal to 16. This gives us x is equal to 4. Now we have found our value of x, and what we're going to do now is we're going to find h inverse of x. So we're going to find the inverse of our h of x function. So we're going to go through our steps. h of x is equal to 12 over x minus 2. Now this is what's been given in the question. So first we're going to replace h of x with y. y is equal to 12 over x minus 2. On our second step, we're going to swap all our x and y values. X is equal to 12 over y minus 2. Now what we're going to do is, for our third step, is we're going to isolate y. And so for that, we're going to move our minus 2 to the left hand side. That's the first step that we're going to do. So we have x plus 2 is equal to 12 over y. Now what we're going to do is we're going to move our y to the left hand side, and we're going to multiply x plus 2 with y. However, we will not expand our brackets here because we want to isolate y. So we have y times x plus 2 is equal to 12, and now we divide both sides by x plus 2, so we move it to the right hand side, so we're left with y is equal to 12 over x plus 2. And now for our final step, we replace our y with our inverse function. So in this case it's h inverse of x, which is equal to 12 over x plus 2. Now we're going to do the final step in our question, where we're now going to substitute our value of x, which we have found out to be 4, into our h inverse of x function. So h inverse of x we have as 12 over x plus 2. Now, if we substitute 4 into h inverse of x, so h inverse of 4 is equal to 12 over 4 plus 2, which is equal to 12 over 6, which is equal to 2. So h inverse of 4 is equal to 2. And that's our value of h inverse of x.
As always, thank you for watching, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any new content.